Good afternoon, aviators. I'm Roman.
And I'm Nicholas.
And these are your afternoon announcements. Next week is a shorter week, as there will be no school February 21st due to it being President's Day. May everyone enjoy their time off.
The University of Akron will be hosting the Northeast Ohio Spring College Fair on Tuesday, April 5th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. This will be a great opportunity for students to learn valuable information about what many colleges and universities have to offer. This field trip is open to all juniors and seniors, but preference will be given to seniors. If you are interested in attending the college fair, please stop by Ms. Schuler's office to pick up a permission slip. Permission slips will be due on Friday, March 18th, and no late permission slips will be accepted. If you have any additional comments or concerns, please feel free to contact Ms. Schuler.
Ticket sales have closed and ended for the Winter Homecoming Dance, which is taking place this Saturday, February 19th. The dance will be from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. and the theme is Under the Stars. It will take place here at the high school.
The science fair was held today in the auxiliary gym. Students presented their projects to judges and to the public. The winner should be announced around today.
Would you like to order a $10 mason jar or a tin candle from the cosmetology class and support their overnight trip to the State Board? If so, there is a form you can fill out in your emails. Afterwards, you can place cash or a check in an envelope in Ms. Scanlon's mailbox, or can stop down the cosmetology and pay with a debit card before February 24th.
Attention students in grades 9 through 11. The CCP packet is available to all students who are planning to take a CCP course next year. If you want to pick up a printed copy, you may pick one up in the guidance office. In your email, you can find more information as well as a PDF for you to read. This form is required if you are going to take a CCP course through Stark State, Kent State, or Mount Union. The deadline to turn this in for all students is April 1st.
Hi, my name is Aiden, and welcome back to Sports Weekly, the show where we look at what's going on in sports this week. The boys basketball teams secured their place as the 2022 EBC champions last Friday night with a score of 57-48 win over Salem. Leading scorers were Stephen Gales with 17, Diego Allen with 13, and Gage Ford with 11. Also, they beat Canfield this past Tuesday in overtime. Congratulations to the team. Since the basketball team won the EBC, the team advances to playoffs. The playoffs start this Wednesday, February 23rd. Good luck to the team in the coming weeks. The AHS swim team competed in a swim meet this past Friday at the University of Akron. The girls placed 14th with 63 points out of 24 teams, and the boys placed 13th with 73 points out of 26 teams. Congratulations to the teams and good luck in the future. This past weekend, Super Bowl 55 took place in Los Angeles. The Cincinnati Bengals faced off against the Los Angeles Rams in an intense game. Both teams played great, but the LA Rams bested the Bengals by a score of 23-20. NFL wide receiver Cooper Kupp was announced the MVP due to the late scoring touchdown to secure the win. The halftime show featured artists like Eminem, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige, all who showed off impressive performances. Breaking news around the sports industry: in the NBA, the Brooklyn Nets guard James Harden got traded to the 76ers for Ben Simmons. This occurred last Thursday, right before the trade deadline. Thanks for watching this edition of Sports Weekly, and see you next week for more information on playoffs for Alliance Aviator basketball.
Speaking of athletes, Media Arts junior Carter Lewis did a sports interview with Tamara Jackson from the AHS bowling team. Here's that interview.
Good morning. I'm Carter Lewis here with Tamara Jackson for the Athlete Interview of the Week. Tamara here is a junior here at Alliance High School, and she's on the girls bowling team. So, to start this interview off, what made you decide to be on the bowling team?
So I used to go bowling a lot when I was younger, like in elementary school and stuff, and I thought it was like really fun. It was one of my favorite activities to do, it still is.
Okay.
And I thought when I heard about the bowling team that I can use this to like get better and stuff, and like learn the basics of bowling and how everything works.
Okay, that's a great reason. Did you try any other sports before bowling, or has it just been bowling?
Yeah, so my freshman year in the summer, well, right before my freshman year, I tried out tennis. And then I guess some people count marching band as a sport. Depends on your view on it.
Yeah. All right. The one question everybody wants to know is Wii bowling realistic?
In a way it is, because like it has the basics of like throwing, like curling the ball, like it has the arrows and stuff for the ball to go over, like to hit the head pin. But some things are different because like in real life, when you're curling the ball to the head pin, it's all in your release.
Yeah.
But you can't really get that through the Wii and the TV. So like on that, you like turn your character sideways, and in reality, you want to stay parallel to the lane.
Okay. What are some of your goals for this season and the season next year coming up?
Right now, my main goal is to keep getting more marks, which are your strikes and your spares, because they add up your total pin count.
Yeah.
And I just want to try and break a 200 next year.
Okay, that's great. How's your guys' team doing this year, like overall? Do you know?
Overall, we're not doing too bad. We have a lot of new people this year, so there's a lot of improvement that has been happening, and we just have like a great attitude to our matches, even if we don't win.
That's good. And the last question, we were talking to Coach, and he said that you're one of the hardest workers on the team. What drives you? What pushes you to be the best?
I just want to be like the best that I can be. You know, I want to practice, because practice is like what's going to get you where you are going to go.
Yeah.
And so if I like stay after and say work on my corner pins for my spares, that'll help me at my next match when I need to really pick up spares.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. Great job this season. That was Tamara Jackson for the Athlete Interview of the Week.
Now here's this week's Reppin' That A with Miss Woodford.
Welcome back to Reppin' That A. This episode we have some great students who have been nominated by their teachers for Reppin' That A. Up first we have a sophomore, Adam Zumbard, for being a caring citizen. He was nominated by Mrs. Jackson. Adam steps up to help students in Plato algebra so that they can recover their credits. I appreciate his help in the Learning Commons. He always steps up when needed. And I also happened to stop by the wrestling match last night and saw you win by a pin, so congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Thanks for repping that, Adam. All right, let's see who's up next. Up next, we have a junior, another caring citizen. This is Dylan Bell. He was nominated by Ms. Collins. This is what she had to say about you. Even though I don't have Dylan in ASL this year, he always finds time to visit me and say hello when he gets the opportunity. It makes my day, and it means a lot to me that he comes back to visit. He was always a great student, and I miss having him, but more importantly, he's a great person with good character. Anyone is lucky to know him and have him as a student. Thanks, Dylan.
You're welcome.
All right, up next we have Roman Ferguson Smith. He is a senior, also nominated for being a caring citizen by Mr. Hood. Roman helps out in gym class and with the set up and put away of equipment. That takes a lot because there's a lot of equipment there. His help is always appreciated. Thanks, Roman. All right, last but not least, we have a junior. We have Brian Verdon Hernandez. He was nominated for being a great communicator by Mr. Mosier. Mr. Mosier says Brian does a fantastic job in class. His participation sets a positive example for his peers. His questions are always well articulated and intend to help him further understanding of the content being covered. Thanks for seeking out that knowledge and asking extra questions.
Thank you.
Way to rep that A. We'll see you next time for another episode and meet more great students at AHS.
Thank you for watching. I'm Roman,
And I'm Miklas.
and we hope you have a great day.
Is that soup?
Soup.